What is going on, King Recon here, man, and I can't believe it. Guys, it's time to say goodbye to the freaking Shinsengumi we once were, man. This is gonna be crazy. This is going to... Oh my gosh, man. Look, this is arguably the best arc in the entire series, you know? I have it directly under SA. I love this arc so much for many different reasons, and this episode is about to cover the day the demon cried, man, and that chapter, man. That chapter is something else, guys. But now you guys are gonna find out why Kondo was my second favorite character. Well, why the entire Shinsengumi was my second favorite character, but mainly Kondo, and you know overall why the Gintama AwesomeSauce is just. Really went in for 49 straight chapters, man, and I'm excited. So let's get right into it, guys. I'm looking forward to hearing the new I'm looking forward to hearing the new OSTs. I'm looking forward to seeing the new opening, and you know, let's just get right into it, man. It says it right here, guys. It's here. Farewell Shinsengumi Arc Part 1. The day the demon cried. I'm excited, man. So let's get right into it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're marching, man. They're marching with that very casket, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. 22, 23, 24. My boy, man. Rest in peace, Shige, dude. That's my boy, man. The last chapter was last episode was heart-wrenching, man. God. It's just showing all of them. Look at Soyo. Yeah, I like they're like the soundtrack though, I ain't gonna lie. This scene always reminded me of a scene from Metal Gear Solid. And this soundtrack is really befitting of this scene. We see Kagura and Shinpachi in the cut. Really like the art for them. Right there. Oh, I really like the art for Kagura's face right here. Because she's seeing Soyo, she knows how much pain she's in, man. Especially after the letter she wrote last chapter. Or last episode. I keep on saying chapter, I apologize. And Kagura, like, she had... It's sad, man. Shogun-sama. Oh, there's Gin, man. He can barely walk. After that incredible battle he had with Takatsuki. Oh, man, I love it. You can see the real dead fish alive. Oh my gosh. A country doesn't need two shoguns. And a puppet that defies us holds no value whatsoever. Yo, that opening was godlike. God, dude, I'm gonna have to take some of those scenes, make it into intro. By establishing a new administration. Did he think he would render us powerless if he asked for the Emperor's help? Truly foolish. You know, these always remind me of the Akatsuki meetings. It really did. Truly an end befitting that man. Shogun strangely refused to be accompanied to the meeting by bodyguards. Sure, it was partly because he trusted the retainers, and partly because he wanted to show that he trusted them. The Tendoshu took advantage of that. The Shogun believed in his friends to the last and paid for it with his life. You know, and that really is the sad part about it. So he wouldn't have died if he hadn't met us, huh? Who knows? He'd been a puppet of the times. But in the end, he chose how he would live and where he would die himself. Man, that petting scene kills me, dude. It was because he met you as friends. I love this soundtrack, man. I no longer have the right to call myself that. A guy who killed his friends to protect his friend. A guy who sacrificed so many and still couldn't protect that friend. A loser has no right to call himself that. Man, I couldn't protect a thing, man. You gotta feel it for Zenzo, man, after all that he went through, just to still lose him in the end. All that's left is the man with their blood on his hands. A sinner. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing how they did that. You gotta feel it for him, man. And there's Sachan on the bridge. Special police. Shin said Gumi. Oh god. We see Guineas just looking up there. Just complete silence, no soundtrack. The atmosphere is perfect. I love the coloring. Because it's exactly how I imagined it in the manga. Exactly. Cloudy skies. And, you know, everything's just empty, bro. And it's sad. It's so sad. You see my boy Kondo, man. I see doubt in your sword. A police hound shouldn't be ignoring a lost cat and getting him lost himself. Want me to spar with you? Right now, I bet I could beat you with it. How fast? Not even the police can say where a forever lost stray cloud will end up. I'm sure that. At the very least, I wouldn't want to wander to such a filthy place when sober. What do you want? Where are the others? Probably at the funeral. I don't have the right to go. But it's convenient that nobody's here now. We haven't paid you guys for that time, right? Well, you know, if the situation were what it is, a legendary Joy Rebel and the Shinsengumi chief would never get the chance to share a drink. Join me for a drink. I'm loving the art, man. Absolutely loving it, bro. Can't you hear me? We see Matsudara. And I love still how there's no soundtracks, man. It's capturing the atmosphere perfectly, the anime is. I'm sorry, but there's only one man I ever served. It's my policy not to change my cigarette brand or master at the drop of a hat. Gotta love Matsudara, man. His determination. You impudent bastard. It's an impressive show of loyalty, Matsudara. You don't sound like a good-for-nothing who couldn't protect his master's life. Not as impressive as a certain treacherous shogun who stole that position by murdering his former lord under the emperor's nose. The assassin immediately killed himself by taking poison, but I'd wager one of his relatives has been taken hostage or something. That's true, extremely true. Once I dig into his background, finding the mastermind will be easy. If I were the mastermind, the proof you seek would no longer be in this world. No. He hasn't mobilized anyone yet, ladies and gentlemen. This is something I've got to do myself. Oh my. Isabudo! The Miyamoto-gumi are here, son. The other thing. Sasaki. Ah, that's my dude. I thought for sure you'd been cast aside along with Takatsuki and the rest. You're still wagging your tail at Lord Nobunobu? Takatsuki. Whatever might you be talking about? Nobunobu has always been the only man I serve. I can't imagine why he would cast me aside. I love Nobunobu's voice actor, man. He's Sasaki Saburo, Commissioner General of the Police. Unfortunately for you, former Commissioner General, your era has come to an end. This atmosphere is perfect, man, and I love the coloring. Again, is there sharing my two favorite characters in the series. If you keep caring about stuff like that, you'll never be able to change since you were dropped out of your head at birth. Looks like a rotten fruit in some jungle. Gorilla. Besides, there are wounds that only this stuff can heal. And you hear the crows, man. War really is cruel, huh? Whether you win or not, you always lose more than you gain. The victor can still console themselves by counter their gains, but the defeated can only count everything they've lost. Indeed. The allies they couldn't protect the enemies they cut down, and the crimes of war. All of it weighs heavily upon them. They wonder what they even fought for, and whether there was any point in paying the price and soiling their hands. So true. Adds extreme truth to Kondo's dialogue. Is that how you felt in all the wars you fought in? There's no point. No matter whether you win or not, what you protect or lose, there's no meaning to war. And it shows the Shiroyasha in an amazing panel. Oh my, there's nothing worth going that far to protect. I love how it just changed right into that. Oh, shout out to the Cortison arc. By fighting oneself instead of the enemy. I'm loving the art in this episode. And that will isn't dead yet. Not as long as there are others who carry that torch. You're the only ones I can entrust with Edo. I miss Shige, man. Now rest in peace, my friend. I want to take the moment right quick to pause the episode. I'm on 11:03, and the three sake cups, man, because that was the name of the chapter of chapter 525, and what you're about to see right after here, this particular portion right here, really ripped my heart out in several ways. I yelled so loud. And I pretty much said every Spanish curse word that there is. And I threw everything. I was angry. I ranted on Facebook for quite some time. And I was livid. I was absolutely livid. But you'll see why here in a couple seconds. There's just, I couldn't believe it. And to this day, that panel, when I look at it, I'm like, wow, I was like, damn. So, without further ado, guys, let's get right into this. 11:03. And look at that. They're pouring the three sake cups, man. 11:04. 11:05, 11:06, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Kondo's looking up into the skies for his buddy. And there goes the soundtrack again. And we don't need funerals or farewells, do we? Sharing this drink is plenty. True that, though. True that, man. Little Zuya, I'm glad we feel the same way. My heart is being ripped out, bro. No matter whose corpse you have to walk over, there are some things that must be protected. Give Toshi and the others a message for me. Tell them not to do anything stupid and that Edo still needs them. Well, I've passed the torch. I'm glad the three of us got to share a drink in the end. Though I wish we'd done it sooner. Dude, that part always kills me, man. I love you, Kondo, man. Lord Shige's assassination was the result of your failure to keep him in check. No, Bume. Masure Katoku and his subordinate Shinsengumi chief Kondo Isao to be beheaded, and the Shinsengumi to be disbanded as of today. No music for the transition. No, I love it. Because it fits the atmosphere.